And welcome everyone to another exciting adventure and journey on riding through the unknown. I'm your host, Michael, and joining me tonight is a guest who we tried to have on a little bit earlier, but we had a hiccup with the scheduling, and so we were able to have it happen today. And I am super excited because this guest is bringing something to the table that we have not had on yet, and is something that is super interesting to me. And so instead of me rambling on and sitting here, just singing her praises, why don't I let her sing her own praises and let you all in on what the topic that we're going to be talking about tonight is? So I give you the one, the only cosmic divine Ash the Oracle.
Well, thank you for the lovely introduction.
Yeah.
As you said, I'm Ashley Oracle. I am co-host of Nightmare Road Show that's on YouTube. And I also host my own show on the channel called the Witchy Hour, where I dive into I've had a few different male witch guests on there, and I am a cosmic witch myself.
So when you say you're a cosmic witch, what exactly does that mean, and how does it differ from other like pagan and witches?
So, with cosmic witchcraft, you're basing your craft, your spell work, the timing of your spells, all with, for example, different moon phases, different planetary alignments. So, like, for example, everybody's favorite when Mercury goes into retrograde. So, like, some spells are based around that. And a lot of I think a lot of people think cosmic witches work with a lot of crystals, which yes, I do. But I also use candle magic in my craft too. So I guess I kind of do a mixture.
That's really cool. And so how did you, decide one day that, you know, I could be a witch or I could be a cosmic witch? So, what was the aha moment, and what was that moment like when you found your path and were like, this is it?
Well, I'm going to be honest, it hasn't always been cosmic. So, I lived in Oregon for probably a good decade. Lived very small town, not a lot of people around, not a lot of things to do, but I had a giant garden. So this was back when I would say like COVID was happening. So we were all kind of stuck. And so I just was kind of diving into different, I guess, different practices because before I dove into witchcraft, I was more of a Buddhist. I did a lot of meditating, and I still have Buddhas all over my house to this day. Um, but I would say in the beginning, I was more into green witchcraft, which involves like a lot of plants. I was putting a lot of my energy into my garden. I was meditating in my garden a lot. And then when I moved back to Idaho, I was very busy. It was a very abrupt move, wasn't a planned move. It was very just out of the blue. So I didn't practice whatsoever. Well, my daughter had a paranormal experience that I knew was out of my league because I hadn't been practicing for a while. I wasn't sure what to do. She saw Hat Man in her bedroom.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, that's not something I want to deal with. So I called in this paranormal team. Well, turns out this one of the ladies from this paranormal team was on a podcast, Nightmare Road. They've since split ways with us. They're doing their own thing now, but that was how I kind of got back into podcasting. And they asked me, "Oh, you have this certain energy about you. Do you practice?" And I told them all, well, I used to, I don't real not anymore. I mean, I still meditate because I need to keep my sanity, but I don't practice.
Yeah, there's that.
Exactly. So you got to keep your sanity. Well, I think we had a meetup. It was some sort of barbecue. Decon, my co-host, brought it up. And he asked me if I ever looked into it because he said when I was outside and it was dark, there were no clouds out. He said that it was different. He said there was just this energy that came off of you, and it was very in sync with being outside, being under the sky, being under the moon. You need to look into this. So I looked into it more, and I guess it just felt like home. I started looking into the goddess, Selene, the moon goddess, and everything just resonated. And I was like, okay, this is where I need to be. This is what I need to be doing.
So since you did this as an adult, I'm kind of curious when you fully decided to step into the path, was there any like impacts in your life that, you know, like people didn't respond well or responded great and you were, supported and everything, or not supported, because as kids, we know kids being kids,
Mhm.
yeah, you kind of expect a little bit of backlash, but
Oh, yeah.
as an adult, I don't think we really pay attention as much to the impacts of the people around us.
No. I mean, so I try to be careful with it because I feel like it impacts my daughter the most. She's very gifted, so I feel I need to be careful about what I do just because she sees things, she feels things. I feel like she feels them stronger than I do. So I have to be really careful about the impact I'm putting on her. When it comes to I mean, I've said this on my show before, so if I have anybody tuning in for my show, you've probably heard me say this before. I live in a very highly populated LDS Mormon area. So it's not talked about. I don't really talk about it in public at all. I mean my family knows, but they also don't they're not just like, guess what my daughter does, just because of the area that we live in. So it would definitely be frowned upon.
Yeah, I was gonna say when you said the Mormon area, I was like, yeah, I can see you getting disinvited from a lot of barbecues by announcing what you do.
It's fine. Well, like I brought I recently went from working from home for like a few years to back into an office. And I always in my office space, I have an amethyst crystal and a black tourmaline. I need to have it. So I brought two of them, put them on my desk, and my coworker who is Mormon goes, "Oh, you're one of the woo-woo chicks."
Well, at least he was nice about it.
And I I started laughing at him and I said, "What do you mean?" And he goes, "You the woo-woo stuff." He was like, "The crystals that give off energies and stuff." And I was like, "Okay, well let me put it to you this way. Do you believe in Wi-Fi?" And he goes, "Well, that's what's powering my laptop, obviously." And I was like, "Okay, that's an energy that you cannot see." So who is to say that the crystals that are sitting on my desk aren't giving off an energy too?
I like that. I'll have to remember that. That's a good
Yeah,
way to
and
put it.
you believe in Wi-Fi, you cannot tell me what I do is not real.
Well, yeah, and although to me, what I find it kind of interesting and surprising is how did he know what those stones were, giving off and everything? Because most people just would say, hey, that's nice decoration, okay, and move on.
I know. That's what
But
most people, like the few relatives that have been in my house, they're like, "Oh, that's a pretty rock." Like,
yeah,
thanks. It's
but
awesome.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. So yeah, it's I wonder, if he's, kind of on the fence and one foot in the world and one foot tied
Maybe.
to because yeah, it's interesting that he knew.
Well, I think he went to Spain on his mission, and I think it's more accepting there, so maybe he saw a little bit there.
And he probably saw a
Maybe.
lot
I'm not
more there
Who
because
knows?
yes,
It was
Spain
funny.
doesn't hold back when it comes to its celebrations.
Heck no. I wanna go. Just kidding, I probably wouldn't last.
Wait, you mean
I'm
last
saying
the hour or last the day in a festival there?
Uh, yeah, I get lost. I'm a wanderer, so you'd have to put me on a leash.
I'm
I
just
wander.
picturing your partner walking around with you on a leash and being like with your daughter and go, "Isn't that supposed to be how the kids?" And it's like, "Don't ask, just
Don't
don't
ask,
ask."
she's
Just
fine, just let her be. Yeah, I'm one of those where you have to, like, tie a balloon around me so you can, like, see where I'm going, because I will wander away. It's just natural.
yeah, it's funny you say that because I was watching a TikTok one day and it goes, "This is the perfect gift for all your short friends," and I was like, "What?" And I was like, "This is interesting. What?" And so when I looked at it, it was you clip it to the back of their shirt, and
Yeah,
it's up on this rod and an arrow pointing down. So everywhere
uh-huh,
they're walking in the
that's
store, you
what I
can
need.
see them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not that short, I'm, like, 5'6", but that's what I need just to keep track of me in general. It's fine.
No, it's good to be a wanderer because
Yeah,
you know
let me
some
explore.
people get called to do certain things in certain places, and they just don't know what it is at the time. But having the courage to actually go, is kind of an amazing feat.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll be good.
I'll be good.
Good, it's fine.
I could see your partner now. I'm going to Devil's Den. I'll be good. I promise. It's all
Fine.
good. And he's
I'll bring
like,
back food.
and you're going where? Do you think it's gonna be good? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Who cares?
Like everybody's going. It's like,
As long as I come back.
yeah. And there are times that I
Promise.
wonder, as paranormal investigators, some of the locations we go to, it's like what other people must be thinking in their heads when they go, "Oh, a group of us are getting together to go check out this place. Oh, what's it
Mhm.
called? Devil's Rock."
What?
What?
Going
And,
where?
and so y'all are Satanists now? No,
No,
we're
it's
not
just the name.
worshiping anything there. But you're going to Devil's Rock. It's like, yeah, I know.
Fine. There's
Or
actually one house here in town that I need to find out who owns it. It is I think it's two-story Victorian. It may have a basement, I'm not sure. Nobody has lived in it probably since before I was even born. Rumors are it is haunted and there is something buried on the property. So I want to go. But there's no trespassing signs everywhere, so I don't really want to go to jail either.
yeah, no, you got to do it the right way. And admittedly, you got
Exactly.
my curiosity too now of
I'll
what
have
is
to send
going
you a
on there.
picture of it. I will definitely send you a picture of it. I think I have one somewhere in my phone, but it's a cool house. I want to buy it. I want to restore it. It's so awesome.
Yeah. So I'm kind of curious. One is, what made you decide growing up to be Buddhist, but then what made you then decide to go from Buddhist to witchcraft?
Oh, that's a wild story too. So, not gonna lie, I was the regular kid that was baptized into the Mormon religion at 8 years old. No choice in the matter. It was just one Sunday you wake up and it's like, you're getting baptized today. Let's get on your white dress and go. That's how it went. So I did try to go because I had obviously a lot of friends that went to church and stuff. So I did try. But I remember sitting there going, really? Really? No, no. And I remember going home all the time and going to my dad, questioning him. And he's just like, I don't go. Why are you asking me? I literally got you baptized because of your grandparents. I don't go. Don't ask me. So I was like, okay, well, if my family doesn't even go, why the fuck am I going?
Exactly.
So I stopped going, and my stepmom was Catholic. So I was like, okay, I'll try that a little bit. Well, if anybody's gone to a Catholic service, there are rituals performed, which
Oh
kind of,
yeah.
I guess, piqued my curiosity a little bit. I just found it kind of weird what they were doing. So I think I stopped going to church with my stepmom in high school because became a little bit of a rebel child. Um, I believe it was someone I was dating in high school that was a Buddhist. And I remember he gave me a book on Buddhism. And I was like, okay, well, I actually like this because it's not just saying there's this one person you have to believe in, there's this one person you have to follow. It is no, literally anybody can be a Buddha. You just have to reach that level of enlightenment. So I respected that. So I think as I was like doing my meditations and kind of deep diving more into witchcraft and more into spirituality, I was like, this all kind of links together. So I would say with some Buddhist practices, I still do. Like I will still go up to my Buddha. I'll still rub his belly. I'm one of those that I'll still kiss his belly. Like I'm still one of those people that do that, but I also do cosmic witchcraft too. So I guess I'm a combination. I'm a weird combo.
Well, but the thing that people don't realize when it comes to the nature religions, if we call them that, and by that I mean the pagans and the Wiccans and everybody that decides they're going to do magic in one way or another has this root to it, is it's in every religion that has come more recent, like, I hate to
Yeah.
say it, folks, but it's kind of true, is Islam, the Jewish and Catholic faith, all ripped from these nature religions. So
Mhm. Well, and
I
what
feel
people don't
like when you
realize
say
is
witchcraft, it's like, yeah, you're not really straying away from witchcraft going into Buddhism. You're kind of,
no.
they're all connected. They
Yes.
just don't want to acknowledge they're connected.
Well, what I find funny is, especially with people around here saying Mormon is the true religion. This is the true religion. This is what we should follow. Your religion wasn't come up with until about what, 400 years ago?
Yeah,
If that, and it was just by some random person that called himself a prophet?
that found a book under a tree.
Exactly. My great 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 grandfather was friends with this so-called prophet Joseph Smith. I know the stories. I'm sorry. I cannot conform. No.
Yeah.
No, it's not happening.
I'm the same way as I grew up with a Catholic, actually almost Roman Catholic
Mhm.
dad and a Lutheran mother, so you knew how much fun that was. Well,
It's a combo.
I went to Bible study one day in high school, and it was a teacher was doing this, and I go, so I get this really important question for you, and they're looking at me, and I'm with my ex girlfriend, but girlfriend at the time, and she's like, "Oh
Mhm.
no, what are you about to do?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, we're
Shit.
going there." I go, "So Jesus is born," and he goes, "Yeah." We don't know what happens to him till he's 33. Yeah. Okay. He dies to abolish sin, right? Yeah. So sin doesn't exist. How do we come to modern day where people sin? And it goes, well, no, he abolished sin, but this is different. I'm like, no, no. If
No.
you abolish something, it's gone.
Exactly.
So either he died for nothing or there's something wrong with this story. And he goes, well, let's just move on. What other questions do you have? I'm like, okay. So, point A, Mary washes Jesus' feet with her hair. Yeah. Well, only a wife can do that under Jewish law.
This is very true.
So he has to be married to her. And we'll set that aside. I'll let you
Yeah, well,
marinate
let's
with that.
sit with that.
And then I go, you say Jesus is a rabbi. Well, rabbi under Jewish law again, because that's who was the law of the time. You had to be married. There are no honorary titles back then. And I said, so if Jesus is rabbi, who's his wife? Going back to the woman washing his hair, washing his feet with her hair, it's right
I've
there,
had those
but
same questions running through my head. I just didn't verbally ask them at the time, but now I'm regretting not asking.
and needless to say, after this conversation goes on for another 5-10 minutes, the leader of the Bible study pulls me aside and goes, can you do us all a really solid big favor? Don't ever come back. I'm like, wow, I actually got myself kicked out of
Rude.
Bible study class.
Like,
They
I
didn't
thought you
even
guys were
try
friends.
to convert me. They were like, no, this kid is beyond conversion. Just get rid of him.
Oh my gosh, that would happen to me though. That would be my luck. They would be like, "You just need to please don't come back. Just go. Please leave."
I mean, now, what I know now, I wish I could go back to that day and I'd be like, oh, let me just lay out a whole lot more on you because now I have a whole lot more ammunition about your religion that you
Oh, that
claim
is
is
so
so.
awesome. You got kicked out of Bible study. That's quite the feat. I think you deserve a trophy for that. That's pretty epic.
I know.
Who gets kicked out of
And
Bible study?
well, then, like a few years later, I think it was either a few years or 10 years later, I'm at a non denominational church and I'm singing for the Christmas show in the choir. And I don't profane to be the best singer in the world or anything. Yeah, you're guessing where this is going. I do great harmonizing with everybody. Then I go to deliver my solo,
Oh,
and
no.
after the concert, am politely again pulled to the side and
Oh, God.
told, there is no place in this choir for you. And so I have been kicked out of Bible studies and church choir. So, I think I met the trifecta fact because
Oh,
I really
man.
don't think there's a church around that would ever let me step foot in it.
Well, I mean, I think it was last Easter. We were at my Nona's. So my stepmom's family is Italian, so obviously Roman Catholic. Well, my Nona goes, okay, who all is going to church with us? And she asked if I was going, and my dad was like, no, she is not going. She will stay here. It's like, why can't I go? There's free wine.
There's free wine.
Oh, man. It's really
So,
rude. What if I want to go?
and I will say this though, for religion, the in the Christian faith, the biggest act that I don't think people pay actual attention to is when it comes to communion. You are actually committing without actually committing the act of, and I know this is going to throw people for a curve, but it's literally in its own language, cannibalism.
Basically, yes. And you're also giving minors wine.
Well, we got grape juice, but that aside,
Oh, my.
because you're
I went
told this
to a treat of wine.
wafer that you're putting in your mouth is the body of Christ. So you're eating Christ and supposed to think this is great. And the juice or wine, depending on what age you are when you go through communion, you're told is the blood of Christ. So you're drinking the blood too. And so I'm like, there is no way around this, folks.
You are.
Eating the body and drinking the blood of someone is by definition cannibalism.
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm sorry, but it is.
And I would love one day to like
Oh
walk
my
into church and be like, so who's up for cannibalism? Nobody.
god.
Who's up for communion?
Time is this
Uh,
happening?
do y'all realize what you're, doing right now? Because I think if
Oh
you
man.
did, I think all of you would be dropping your hands right now.
It's true though. It's yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
so weird.
and
I'll
the
just
reason I bring this up is because people always say, like, when we say the government is pulling stuff over our eyes, no, they couldn't do that. We're smarter than that. And then I go to like religion and I'm like, you
hmm.
realize all of
Are you
this that you're believing, if you
are we
really paid attention to, it's like, yeah, you are having the wool pulled over your eyes.
yes. I don't think you are smarter than that, but you can keep saying that to make yourself feel better if you like. Feel free.
Or my favorite is, well, we're not actually eating the body of. I'm like, well, but that's what you're calling it.
What
So
you're saying.
that's kind of splitting hair. And yeah, under legal definition, I don't even think that qualifies as a loophole because
No, but it's yeah, it's the
you
weirdest
have
thing.
declared this is what it is, and
Yes.
your statement is, do you accept this? And your answer is yes, to get
Yeah,
it.
I
So
accept
there is
being
no
accountable.
I didn't know. It's like you knew. They
I
flat out asked you
did.
in plain English. It's not like the guy's up there in Latin and going, you just say yes to whatever he's saying because nobody speaks Latin anymore.
No. And if you do, more power to you. I can barely speak English for crying out loud.
Oh, I know. I laugh about our education system when we have kids in Europe and other countries that are like, by the time the kids are in the fifth grade, are able to speak five, six languages, and it takes us
Yeah.
until our 12th year of school to graduate with the knowledge of we now can converse in our own language. And even
Yeah.
that is iffy sometimes.
Yes, it's very iffy, especially with all the new slang going around too. Good lord.
Oh, yeah.
Some of this shit that comes out, I'm like, really? Come on. At least the stuff we said made sense.
I know. Like, we were using words like rad or
Yeah.
that, or what was some of the other ones?
Um,
Um,
Ballin'.
Sick. It's like
Yeah,
we
sick.
knew sick was like that was a cool thing. The way you said it though.
Oh, that's so awesome. I love it. We're just aging ourselves now, though. It's fine.
If we don't, who will?
Exactly. It's fine.
So, but I think we didn't get to though going Buddhist to witchcraft though. I think we covered how you got to Buddhism.
Yeah, we kind of went off subject a little bit. I do that a lot on my show. Um, how did I? I want to say it was the meditation that drew me in. Cause I mean, yeah, because when I would meditate in my garden back in Oregon, what I remember what I would think about is like, for example, I do this with candle magic to this day. When I'm meditating, I'll have my hands over a candle like this so that I'm kind of surrounding the flame. But when I did that in Oregon with my garden, I would do that over like my flowers or like my plants and stuff like that. So I think it just all kind of just conformed together, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Because I mean, I feel like when you meditate, you're not only like trying to quiet yourself, but you're also kind of putting your energy out there too, or you're trying to draw energy in. And I feel like with witchcraft, that's basically what you're doing as well. You're trying to draw certain energies into yourself, or if you're doing a spell, you're trying to put certain energies out there. And my cat
mm,
just fell down. Sorry if everybody heard that. She did
no,
not land on all 4 feet either, if anybody's wondering.
are you sure it's a cat?
No, I don't think she is.
But you know how you were saying like kind of like wow, I wish I had the courage to say that, when I was in. We have a comment that goes to where even I'm thinking that way. Light, salt, fear, soul, spire, 144. If I butchered your name, I'm so sorry. But needless to say, she comments, they told me in the RCIA class that they believe that the sacrament turns into the host when it is in the mouth. I asked,
Oh,
isn't
that's
that like cannibalism? And they said, no, it's holy DNA,
ew.
which
That just
by
makes it sound even
definition
ew.
reconfirms it is cannibalism because you're putting
That just made it
DNA in
sound
your
even
system.
worse, though. Holy DNA, that just made it sound so much worse and so much more sketchy. Ew.
Actually, now that I think about it, it kind of does because you're putting, yeah, now it sounds like you're putting foreign substance in your body that's going to
Ew.
change your system.
I'd rather drink alcohol.
Yeah, at least it doesn't change the,
I feel really
the
bad that she had
DNA.
experienced somebody saying that to her. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
And I can only picture though the priest or whoever is leading this thing going on their feet and going, "Ah, Christ, how do I answer this question?" No, it's holy DNA. We'll
Holy
just throw
DNA.
that out there and make it sound like it's this great religious thing that we're doing, and not
Right.
even going, "Wait a minute, that sounds even worse."
Sounds so much worse. Oh my gosh. I
Uh,
hope you haven't had to see that person since. That's terrible. That would be so awkward.
yeah, she goes on to say, "I know, right?" And then she says, "It's like the chocolate drink before the ritual killing of the priest of the Mayans."
That's a good comparison.
Actually, that is, and I forgot about the chocolate drink that they drink, and now it makes me wonder if that's why I like chocolate milk so much.
Maybe. Chocolate milk is the shit. I don't care who you are.
I know. I'm like, I don't care how old you are. Chocolate
Yeah,
milk is still good.
still good. I don't care. I'll be 80 still drinking that. If I make it that long, please no.
I'll be like, what do you want in your IV? Chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk.
Could go to the hospital. What meds are you giving me? Yeah, screw that. Just put chocolate milk up there. I'll be
Chocolate milk.
fine.
It's fine.
She says that the priest did the, that the priest did to the
To
virgins and children
Ew.
with chocolate milk too. Uh, yeah.
That just kind of made me uncomfortable.
Oh, the priest did. Oh, they love chocolate milk too. Yeah. Okay. I'm like, it's amazing how that one word changed the definition of that comment. I'm like, we're like sitting there going, yeah, we're getting dark. And then we changed the word. It's like, oh wait, yeah,
Just
we're
kidding.
much
We're
better
not
space.
going that dark.
See, this
Our
is why
minds
we
just went
go.
there because we're podcast hosts, and that's where our minds go, to the darkest fucking places.
Well, that and this is why we take 12 years to learn our language
Because we're
because
just a
it
bunch of
is.
jerks.
And
It's
our language, I love the fact that we have like three theirs that, and it's like, how do you know which one to use? It's like it depends on the sentence, and it's
you
like
just
that is
gotta
the
know.
worst. It's like, couldn't we like come up with a language where we don't have like five words that sound the same and are spelled virtually the same?
Yeah, it's weird. I hate English.
Although Spanish,
Disgusting.
when I learned Spanish, I had such the hard time because in English, at least the sentence makes sense because it's like a story unfolding in itself. But when I was learning Spanish, it's like we're putting the action in front of the verb in front of the subject, and so I'm like,
Huh?
what? I was like, how do you know what this person's saying? Because they're like, yeah, we're going. Instead of saying we're going for a walk in the park, the exact translation is park walk. We go, and I'm like,
Huh?
huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'm down to get down to like some Spanish music. I have no idea what it's saying, but I'll get down to it. But learning it, I think I passed that class because I copied off the kid next to me who was copying off the chick next to him. And I passed with a C minus.
Yeah, passing grade's a passing grade at this point.
Grade, I graduated.
I love how
Oh,
your face is like, say, like, yeah, I'm gonna claim I graduated, even though I probably really didn't, but I'm just gonna say that I did.
fine. I mean, yeah, it's fine.
Although I still think our teachers did kind of lie to us in school because, like, calculus, I am 48 years old, and I think I can count on one hand the number of times I actually needed to use calculus outside of school.
I refused. In my school, you had to have 4 math credits to graduate. So I did algebra 1A, algebra 1B, algebra 2A, algebra 2B, geometry. I was done. I was like, nope, no more. I'm done. I got my credits
I
over
like
it.
how it's algebra 1A and 1B. It's like, what?
That's that was the school I went to. The school I went to, we used to say it was cool to be dumb. So that was we were a bunch of farm kids. We didn't care.
No, well, it kind of makes sense now when you say farm raising
Yeah.
because you got the FFA, which don't even, Future
Mhm.
Farmers of America. It's like, okay,
That's
that's
huge here.
an interesting acronym, but FA?
That's huge here. So, I think it was my dad. His senior class let in cows into the high school for their senior prank. That's how country it is.
That actually sounds epic, actually.
It's pretty cool. I think you can still look up the story online.
Yeah, but I'm like, I'm thinking, like Jeff Dunham would have a field day with that because Future Farmers of America, because he's like, they always like to make fun of acronyms and everything, and it's like,
Mhm.
you look at FFA, and it's like, I could just see Peanut going, "Fa? I'm a member of Fa."
Have you seen him live, though?
I haven't seen him live in person.
So, I saw
I
him
went to
live.
his high school though.
Yeah, he's not good live. I don't suggest it. Thank you, by the way. Um, so I got free tickets to his live show. So I took my mom
Wait,
and
which
we
one was
left
it?
early.
Which show was it?
I can't remember what show it was. It was a few years ago, so it was one of his more recent ones. He was just super political. And every show that I've seen him like on TV or something, he wasn't like that at all. So I was like, okay, I'm over the political jokes. Can we just go? Like we left before
Oh
Peanut
yeah.
got on stage.
Oh yeah. Peanut
We
and Ahmed really bring the show back up energy wise.
I don't think he had Ahmed. I think he had Jose. He had the
Hey,
one with
now
the
let's
beer
get it right.
belly.
It's Jose Jalapeno on a stick.
My bad. I love Jose Jalapeno. He's the best one. What's the one, the redneck one with the belly, the beer belly? What is
Bubba
his name?
J, isn't it?
Bubba J. He had Bubba J, the old man, and Peanut.
Walter.
Yes, I like Walter too. Walter's funny. He's me in the
Yeah.
future. Just grumpy and like, get away from me.
Yeah. Um I'm just gonna say at Light Salt Spheres Soul Spire one. I'll just reread it anyway. I wasn't gonna shorten it, but I ended up reading it anyway. So yeah, that's the kind of show we're having now. She says I took Trig and Calc 2 in college. I used to teach. Oh, I used the Trig to teach my kid about launch projections for his rockets in 4-H.
Oh, that's cool.
What is 4-H?
4-H is like kind of like FFFA, isn't FFFA? FFA, isn't
See,
it?
I got you doing it now. The
I
fa.
think it freaking Peanut, I swear.
I'm a card carrying member of the fa.
I think that's 4-H, isn't it? Don't they work with horses and stuff? Isn't that
Uh,
4-H? That's what they do around here.
it could be. I didn't really
But
pay
rocket
attention.
launches. What
I
4-H
didn't really
program?
pay attention to what the country kids were doing in school.
Yeah,
I
but a rocket program in 4-H, I want to join. Where's this at? I want to go. I want to learn how to launch
Actually,
a
you just
rocket.
had me launching rockets and
Oh, yeah.
projecting things into air. I'm like,
Launch a
yeah.
rocket with one of those things that you can shoot at the tannerite. Launch a rocket with tannerite on it and then shoot at it in the air. That would be that would be cool. We should do that.
Oh my god, we'd probably get arrested for that.
Not where I'm from. They love that kind of stuff here.
Yeah, well, I live in a city.
Oh yeah, you'll get arrested. Don't do that where you're at.
They're
That's a bad
like, what was
idea.
this big explosion? Nothing.
Nothing. It's fine.
But yeah, living in the country, like, what was that explosion? No, it's just the kids having fun down on the farm.
Yeah. It's just the neighbors down the street. They're good.
Hey, Julia.
Oh, man, that's so awesome. I love it.
Yeah, and I was kind of lucky, with one of my shows, making the acronyms like it shortens down to Tetsu, the energy that surrounds us. And I found
Oh,
out it was the Japanese word for iron. And then I
man.
did this show and I was like, it's RTTU. And I'm like, I can't even make that a R. It's like, yeah, there's no way to say it. It's like, it's
No,
just, it
it's
is
not cool. I mean, I guess ours, Nightmare Roadshow, it's just NRS. Could be a mineral.
NRS. It sounds like you're like one step above the NRA.
We are. That's how fallen we are. NRA is here. We're right here.
Oh, Anchor Haven's asking, are we doing readings?
I don't have any cards with me, or else I would say yes. I have zero.
But
But if you
what
go
you
to my TikTok page and DM me or my Facebook, I would gladly give you one.
so Anchor Haven is actually out of the UK, and
Oh, really? My guest on the Witchy Hour on Sunday is out of the UK. I'm pretty stoked about her.
and I laugh because UK is like so small compared to where I live. It's like I'm like, oh, if you said the guest name, she probably knows the person, and I'm like, yeah, that is so bad to say because not everybody in the UK knows each other, but here where I live, it's like definite that nobody knows everybody.
Oh,
Because
I wish it was like that around here. Everybody knows everybody. That's why
yeah,
I don't go to Walmart.
I oh that's the reason you don't go to Walmart.
One of many reasons. No, I always see someone I don't want to see, and then you're stuck talking to them for like 10 minutes, and they have to give you their life story, and you can't leave. It's
Yeah,
awful.
I'm thinking it's more of the videos that people like to post on social media of the people walking around in Walmart. I'm like, that's pretty much the reason why I stopped going to Walmart because I was like, that's what the element that is coming to cities near you that bring
Mhm.
Walmart in.
Yeah.
Yeah, no thanks.
Well, I mean, our Walmart's not that bad when it comes to that. I mean, you get a few in there that are dressed really weird, but I live near a bunch of conservatives. All of them are wearing jeans and t-shirts and fancy clothes and farmer clothes. And then there's a few emo kids.
I like how you're like they're dressed really nice in their jeans and t-shirts.
And then
The
farmer
farmer dressed
clothes.
up. It's like, oh yeah, that actually clarified it up. Yeah, it's a really nice shirt with the jeans.
Comes up the
Yeah,
Walmart here.
yeah, it's like
Fine.
I can just see now kids watching this show nearby you are probably going, I think we now have our password to enter for the parties on the down on the farm. What? The password is fa fa.
Yes, that's gonna be my password for everything now.
Oh.
Be
So
that
Julia,
Nick.
what we're talking about is there's an organization for rural America known as Future Farmers of America, FFA, and we're saying like there's a comedian with puppets that likes to make fun of acronyms and how much fun he would go fa fa.
Oh, man.
I gotta totally tell that joke to a friend of mine in Canada.
Please do. That's a perfect Canadian joke.
It is, because I mean, she was on my show recently. We were talking about laughter, of how it raises vibration and everything. And I said, yeah. And she goes, and Michael, said something to me a month ago, and I'm still laughing hysterically at it. And I was like, well, I was going to say it. And she's like, you can say it. And it was, I said to her, booyah to the mooyah. And she just went off. And yeah,
Okay, tell her this one. She'll like this one. Tell her, cheer up, chocolate chip.
I got to write that one down. I'm not going to
Instead of
remember that.
cheer up, buttercup, cheer up, chocolate chip. I have a few. Oh man, that's great. I love Canadians. They're fantastic. If there's any listening, you guys are
Yeah.
great.
Okay,
A
Julia.
yoga leader.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come back on the show, or you're gonna have to explain this laughter yoga leader.
Every yoga class I've been to, it's very quiet, very
flexible.
Yeah, not laughing, making my stomach hurt more.
Yeah.
Laughter yoga. That's interesting. I like it though.
Yeah.
I think I'll introduce that to my nail tech. She's a yoga teacher. I'm gonna be like, you should try laughter yoga and see how that works for you.
and if she doesn't believe you, tell her, well, it's from somebody who knows Fafa.
Yeah. They know about Fafa, and they were on the podcast that I was on. They were chatting in with us. So it's true, and they know.
It's a real thing.
Yeah. So there. I think I want to join a laughter yoga class though now.
Actually, I kind of wonder if we, proved our worth and became instructors.
Yes. I could be a laughter yoga instructor. Easy.
I could just see, if we were to do it and they were like, well, you have to, do at least, 20 minutes of, making people laugh in public. And we'll be like, does podcasting count? Because we got an hour of it.
Yeah.
And so does that like give us extra credit?
It should. That's all we do on Nightmare Roadshow is we just kind of sit and bullshit. We have a subject. We just go off subject and kind of ramble a little bit. It's okay.
Oh, I'm notorious for it.
Yeah,
and
it's fine.
The fact that I have, since I lead groups, so you lead groups in laughter. Yeah, that's
so. Do you tell them jokes?
Do.
How do you get them to laugh?
Biggest laughter yoga group I had was 60 people. Oh, now does that quaff? Now I'm kind of curious because we had the expression "laugh riot." Does 60 people make a laugh riot?
It should, right?
I mean,
oh, I think that's my neighbor that just popped up.
Terry?
Terry B, unless that's someone you know.
She's been on the show and she knows Julia, but I'm not sure. But they're fun miming exercises. Oh, I love miming. Oh, that gets
fun. Yes.
Very loud and contagious laughter. So, Terry B68 says I'm in Arkansas.
Oh, no, I'm definitely not over there.
She's like, I'm not that country. I'm in Idaho.
I'm not that country. That's pretty country.
Although, Terry, you'll appreciate this joke. I'll reiterate for you since you came in late. We've been having a field day with is the FFA having, I'm sure you know Jeff Dunham with his peanut puppet going, fa fa. Avocado can remember a fa fa. Oh, she says not what, not the Northwest Arkansas.
Oh, so she's
You,
not in the country. Okay.
she's in more the urban, but she goes, yes, I know FFA. So now that we're all caught up on the laughter track that we're on,
Oh, that was great.
you know, it'd be even better, Julia, than the miming is mixing improv into that mime.
Yeah. That could be funny. Like a kind of like a whose line is it anyway? Give them a
Yeah.
subject and then just let them go.
Oh, newsflash! Terry B68 says, "I grew up on a farm in Idaho."
Okay, you're as country as I am.
So maybe it is, used to be your neighbor.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
Julia says, "I actually teach Bollywood laughter yoga dance party." Now, actually, that sounds very tiring because I've seen Bollywood dancing, and adding laughter into it is going to really take the breath out of you. And she goes, "Oh," and then she says, "Yeah, laughter yoga is miming and breath work." Yeah, I can see why it's breath work if you're doing Bollywood dancing.
Bollywood dancing
Although
is amazing. It's
it
so cool to
is.
watch. Holy crap, they got some skill.
The only country that I think never gets truly recognized for its dance skills, and it's the precision and the artistry behind it, that to me makes it the number one, and that's the Irish.
Dude, their footwork, good lord, you
Yeah.
cannot compare to that. There's no way. They're so good.
Oh, I
Oh
know.
man.
It's like
Yeah.
any tap battle. It's like, yeah, if an Irishman's there, you're just give him the trophy. It's like nobody can out tap the Irish.
No, they're amazing. And if anybody on here can do that, I mean, good for you, man.
Yeah.
Hi.
And Anchor Haven, you might have to show us some of these skills.
Yeah.
And Terry B68, it says, so FFA and the 4-H. So, there you go. We got the 4-H coming back into it.
Hey, I never participated. I just knew it was there.
I like how she's like, I totally down with the fa, but not the 4-H.
Yeah. I mean,
Don't attach
I
me to the 4-H.
I was the yearbook kid. So
Terry B68 says, I want to go to a Bollywood laughter dance party. That would
we
be
will
awesome.
go.
It's pretty fun, she says. Oh, and Julia's asking, who is the cat?
This is Flower. She's kind of a jerk. And she fell earlier. So if you rewind a little bit, you'll hear her fall on her back because she's that smart.
No, I'm sorry. I'm laughing at the fact you just told people to rewind a live
Well,
digital
later.
show. It's like we don't rewind anymore. It's just you go back to a certain time slot.
I'm aging myself, okay? No. She has orange cat problems. When they say orange cats, they only every once in a while get the one brain cell that they all share. That's not a lie.
Yeah.
It is
So
complete fact.
Julie is coming to your defense and says you can rewind. And
See?
Terry
That's my
B
girl right
68, be kind, rewind. I remember that.
there. These are my
Blockbuster.
girls. Okay? See? They know what I'm talking about.
But
Yeah.
Terry said earlier she likes the Irish dance. It's amazing, but she can't stomach the Lord of the Dance guy.
Oh, man.
And then she goes, I was forced into 4-H.
Mm, no. My dad learned very early, you can't force me to do anything. I will fight you.
Yeah. Oh, hey, there we go. Her husband was a general manager for Blockbuster.
That's so 90s. I love that.
Yeah.
I don't think
Hey,
I've seen a Blockbuster in at least a decade.
I think I heard rumors of there is one in the Northwest that still stands and still carries the name.
Really?
But
That's
I,
cool.
I've often wondered though if you go to like blockbuster.com if that still works even too.
I wanna check now. I'm gonna check after this and see if it works.
Yeah, just be
Maybe it all
careful
comes from
'cause
that one.
yeah, or you may find yourself at a site that you did not anticipate.
I'll use
So,
a library computer instead of mine.
yeah, there you go. Blame the librarians. So
Oh,
Julia is
there's a
wanting to
question.
know what kind of oracle work does Ash do?
Hmm. Um, I do a lot of moon oracle cards. I would say that's my main is moon oracle is what I work with the most. You are being a pain in the butt. You need to get down and go away,
Just
cat head.
and Perry B says, I think there's a blockbuster still in Alaska. That would
Oh,
make
that's
sense.
cool.
Yeah.
I think we did an episode on Nightmare Roadshow. Oh, how long ago was it? Oh my gosh, it was probably about a year ago. But if you go look it up, we did an entire episode on cosmic witchcraft that you can go back and listen to.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I got lost in the comments of the fact that you were still answering a
Oh,
question.
and
I
I
thought
was
you were
looking up
like
because
moving
someone wanted
on, and I was
to
like, huh?
short. We both got distracted. So everybody's like, did
Yeah.
they just pause?
We both froze. That's it.
The blue moon energy was very intense for me. It revealed a lot of truths for me. Let's just say that much. That was an intense night that I did not get any sleep from. That was
Yeah.
wild.
One of the things that I find kind of funny that, the world we live in right now, and because I'm thinking, when we were growing up and somebody said blue moon, nobody thought the moon actually turned blue. And
No,
now
you.
we have news anchors and weather people who are like,
Mhm.
oh, tonight, is the blue moon. And sorry, folks, the moon is not going to turn blue. I'm like, and you felt the need to say that. Why? Oh, wait.
Eh,
Yeah, we do live in the world where people probably would think it does.
We do. I mean, I feel like with that blue moon specifically because we are currently in a Pluto is currently in retrograde right now, which is wild because the last time that this happened was 250 years ago. What was 250 years ago that was going on in our country? Okay. So,
I actually know that answer.
um, so 250 years ago was when America like became like we're celebrating the
Yeah.
anniversary. In case nobody else knows. So, with the blue moon, when I was doing my research, it was a lot of if you were questioning certain things going on in your life or going on in the world or anything like that, and you were putting your full intuition into your craft, your full energy, everything into it, you should have had a lot of stuff revealed to you.
And, and I kind of find it interesting. We have wolf moons, blood moons, harvest moons, strawberry moons. And
Pink.
who decided because we have two full moons in a month,
Mhm.
that makes it blue. Because to
You
me, it's like
know
blue is like, when someone says, "Oh, are you feeling blue?" It doesn't mean, "Oh, you're feeling like you did twice this month." No, it's like kind of like a sadness or something. And so
mm,
I kind of wonder, what's the rhyme or reason really that they say two full moons once in a year, or once in a month, I mean, is a blue moon.
yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I would have to do some more research into why that is. But I mean, when it comes, so like certain colors, for example, we'll take let's take red. This is pretty common that people know. So like if you're, well, it could be common, I don't know, if you've studied feng shui or anything like that, this is something you'll know. If you paint your bedroom red, they tell you not to do that because
Right.
it intensifies the energy. It almost makes you angry. So, with the blue moon, I'm wondering if where you're supposed to bring out more truth and you're supposed to reveal things to yourself and you're supposed to become more one with yourself, more solitude, maybe the blue is more of a calming type thing. And maybe that's why they called it a blue moon, to make it more solemn, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's the right word.
Well, and actually, the word that came to mind as you were describing that was introspective, which blue can
Yeah.
be an introspective color. So
Mhm.
maybe that's it. But Anchor
Yeah.
Haven is asking who she said what, but then said who. Sorry,
Oh,
is
jeez.
your favorite moon goddess?
Celine is my favorite. I know a lot of people lean more to like Hecate. I know a lot of people resonate with her, but I don't. Celine's my girl. That's the only one that I resonate with. I mean, I've had, I can't say Celine's the only one because when I'm doing shadow work, I resonate with Lilith a lot, but Celine's my moon goddess, so.
She says, "Me too. I love Celine." And I kind
Yes.
of, I gotta say, I'm impressed you bring up Lilith because a lot of people kind of, make it to where she just disappears. It's like nobody wants to bring up Lilith. It's like Lilith just
I'm scared of her.
disappears from history or is like
Mhm.
given this bad rap. And I'm like, she's the original female to the
Yep.
world.
She is
I
divine feminine. She is feminine. Like if you were to look at the ultimate feminist, that's Lilith for you.
Yeah. Julia says
Which
I
I,
resonate with Morrigan and Hell.
oh, I like Morrigan. She's good. She's a good one. Who's another one? Mm,
I kind of like Luna.
can't really think of a lot right now. Yeah, Luna's a good one too. Why are none coming
It's
to my brain? I'm having a brain fart.
because
Asmodeus, that's a male one, but I like Asmodeus a lot,
yeah, I think
even
it's
though
because we spend too much time with the fafas.
that was just too
Yeah,
good though.
I know. It comes in handy through this entire show.
So good.
Terry is asking, do you guys think that the sun gave off the cannibal CMEs to counter the blue moon energy?
Hmm.
Personally, I don't think the sun did. I think something that was done to our atmosphere altered the sun to the cannibal CME,
Yeah,
if
I'd have to
that is
agree with
true.
you on that.
And then she went on to say counter or join. And I'm not sure either one. I want to counter or join with Cannibal's CMEs and Blue Moon Energy. I feel like the Blue Moon Energy is on its own.
Yeah.
I would be cautious about mixing solar energy with it.
Yeah, I try to keep that separate. Anything I do with the sun and anything I do with the moon, I try and keep those separate, almost like separate deities to me. Like I know they have a lot to do with each other, obviously. The moon would have no light if the sun wasn't out there, but at the same time I try and keep them separate. Like there's certain crystals I would charge like in the sun, certain ones I would charge in the moon, but it also depends. Like I don't think I've charged crystals in the sunlight for quite some time though. That's been a while.
And so Julie was asking earlier, have you made your own wand and what wood did you use?
I didn't make mine, but I did have one gifted to me. I would have to ask the person that gifted it to me what wood was used, but I know it's an amethyst wand. Um, I want to find ways to incorporate my wand more because I really don't use it that often.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I have a wand,
Yeah,
but I don't really use it. But
yeah,
Julia
you
said she's going to bed because she's like 6 hours ahead of us, so it's
oh,
midnight there.
sweet dreams. You're
But
past my bedtime.
she
I'd be
is a
out.
hard worker. She moderates for a few shows, and she's even offered to moderate my shows. And I think if she ever truly saw my schedule, I think she'd never
Probably
sleep.
say no. She would be like, "Absolutely not."
No, actually, she asked me to do it. She still says
That's
if you
cool.
ever so. But she was also asking, "Are you going to watch the new Harry Potter series?" Be
Yes,
honest,
because I'm a nerd.
I'm not.
I'm a Harry Potter nerd.
I will admit, I have no idea what y'all are talking about. There's a Harry Potter series coming out.
Yeah, they're making a series. I can't remember when it's supposed to be coming out, but they're making a series, and I know like a lot of the characters have changed so that they're more inclusive, which I don't know how Harry Potter wasn't inclusive to begin with, but it's fine.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I just I'm just picturing is Ron gonna become Rowena?
Oh my gosh. That would be funny. That would be so epic. Yes.
Uh,
They should.
at least they're gonna leave Harry as Harry and not Harry become Harry. How do you pronounce it? Uh,
Harriet.
Harriet.
Yes. Harriet.
Harriet
Cat.
Potter.
Sorry, my cat's about to knock over my mic.
Yeah, I'm just getting caught up with the chat room. They were saying she was saying Celtic goddesses. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Terry goes, I grew up in a super religious family and never heard the name Lilith until I watched Cheers. Oh, yeah. Cheers was
Oh, you
great.
to hear the name Lilith. Cheers. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was Frasier's wife
Oh, I love it.
or
I
ex
haven't
wife.
seen Cheers in a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Probably since 90s. I think I watched it with my parents. Can we see
Wait.
something about Sasquatch?
Oh,
What?
because I realized, yeah, that was probably a comment I normally wouldn't put on the show. Somebody just being,
One of the weirdos.
yeah.
It's fine. Do you want down? Go down then.
There he
Ow!
goes. I didn't start researching Lilith until I was in my 40s.
30s.
And
I hear
yeah, woke
you.
Harry Potter. Yeah. Someone
Basically,
saying
yes, that's
meow.
what it is. Oh, yeah, my cat, she's don't ask. She's a creature. Oh,
No, but
man.
I'm we've kind of touched around a couple of topics tonight, and I'm just kind of curious your viewpoint behind how and why you decided to take on this mantle, and that is blending the cosmic energy with real world experience and the unique perspective of both the metaphysical and being grounded, or the
Well,
mystical, not metaphysical, sorry, mystical.
no, you're good.
I
I
like
would
I'm
say
using my verbiage.
I would say it was the realization that literally everything is connected. Everything has energy. And like even when you're incorporating like the moon, for example. So the moon, for example, we're all made of water, right? Our bodies are like 90% water. Okay. So to say that the moon's energy doesn't affect us like it does other bodies of water is ludicrous to me. That's like, how can you not think it doesn't affect people? So I think it was the realization of there are energies outside of what I can fully understand that I can still connect to. And it not only centers and grounds me, but it just helps make everything make sense too. So like if I'm really questioning something in my life, or if I'm needing just some sort of guidance in something that has dramatically happened. So for example, when my grandfather passed away last year, or was it the year before last year? Wow, it's almost been 2 years. Anyways, so when he passed away, the first thing I wanted to do was just hide. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to lay in bed. And then I was like, no, I can't do that because one, just because he's gone doesn't mean his energy's not still here. And he would be livid if I were to act like that. So I think knowing that you can connect yourself to those different energies outside yourself just makes everything that much more real to me. If
No,
that
that's
answers
beautiful.
the question, I guess it kind of answers it.
Yeah, it does, and I love too how you say like you had the mission statement almost of saying to people, helping make sense of it all, because how many
Mhm.
times do we go around and we just hear people just randomly going, with this going on and this going on and this going on, how do I ever make sense of it all? And it's like,
Mhm.
yeah, that's so easy for us to fall into that pattern of just being overwhelmed and being like, we just shut down and are like, I'm overwhelmed. But if
Yep,
we took
and you
a
just gotta
moment,
ground yourself.
yeah, where I think if we took a
Breathe.
moment and stepped back and just took a breath
Mhm.
and just looked at it one small piece at a time, it's like, hey, we can make sense of it
Just
all and not get overwhelmed.
Mhm.
Just, got to look at
Exactly.
it differently.
Like, I think if I would have lost my grandpa before I started practicing, I honestly don't know where I would be right now. I would have to say my craft is probably one of the biggest things that helped me stay centered, stay grounded, and be like, okay, yes, this sucks. It really sucks, but it's not this grief that I'm feeling is not something that's always going to be so pronounced. So relax, reground yourself, talk to him, because even though maybe I can't hear him, maybe I can't see him, even though I know I have seen shadows of him, I can still feel that energy. And I think that's what a lot of people don't realize is energy, you cannot get rid of it. You can manipulate it, you can transform it into something else, but you cannot destroy energy. It's not possible. Like that's been scientifically proven.
Right. That's even a fundamental law of physics is energy cannot be
Exactly.
created nor destroyed.
No, it's just there.
And so that brings up, an interesting question because I get asked this a lot myself because I just lost my mom in April
Oh,
and
I'm
my
so
dad
sorry.
in 2023. Thank you. That, how are you so put together? And it's because I grew up metaphysical or
Mhm.
mystical. And so I have a different viewpoint. So I'm kind of sharing my viewpoint in a book I'm working on. But
Oh, no.
my question to you is, being in the Buddhist, being in the, different, kind of a somewhat a few religions and now, witchcraft. What is your view of death and the afterlife, and how does death impact you?
Hmm. I think I'm mixed on it because I will have moments where I'm like, this person's gone. I'm never seeing this person again. I'm human. We all have those moments. I'm sure you've probably had a moment or two about your parents. But
Right.
I think, hmm, I think just meditation and trying to feel those connections to the afterlife because I mean, I know a lot of people are like with, oh, when you die you're going to go to heaven and if you sin you go to hell. That's not something that I conform to. Like so my version, if you are a good person and you are not just a giant piece of shit basically, you're going to go to your version of heaven, whatever that may be. It could be a freaking cloud of cotton candy, whatever you want it to be. But if you're, a shitty person, like we'll just throw in some random shitty person, we'll just throw in Ted Bundy, for example. He's going to go to his version of hell. And so
Yeah.
that's kind of how I do it. But you also have these spirits that are kind of stuck that, paranormal investigators that they're coming across. And my wonder is this where they're wanting to be? Is this their version of what they wanted in their afterlife? This is their version of heaven, or is this their version of hell? You know what I mean? So I guess I'm kind of
Yeah.
on the fence about it in a way.
No, I like that. And Terry is saying, I'm sorry, Michael. So thank you, Terry. And because to me, when I was writing the book, I'll give you guys a little bit of insight into the first chapter of it is I go to, sources that mainstream people or normal people, if you want to use that term, would use to define death. And I was
Mhm.
like, so I went to the English dictionary, the British English dictionary, and the government health organization. I was like, okay, so what qualifies as this? And I was like, there's like six or eight or, several
Mhm.
definitions of it. And like one is slaughter. And I'm like, oh my God,
Huh?
if, if I was to be dying, and I'm like, the definition of death is slaughter. I'm like, I don't want to be slaughtered. So I would be scared to death, no pun intended, of this, natural, fact of life and be like, yeah, I would do everything I could to avoid that. And then
Yeah,
I
if
was
it's being
like,
described as water.
Yeah, and then I go, well, let me look at the metaphysical because that's my world, and I
Mhm.
could only find one definition, and it's the yoga where they borrow it from yoga, and they say we borrow this from yoga. We transform one from one state to
To
another,
another.
and I'm
Mhm.
like, that is so much nicer, and I'm like, how simple is that?
It
Versus
is.
when you look at the others that are like 7, 8 options, it's like, I'm not going shopping. I don't
Mhm.
need options.
Yeah, like the bodies that we're in, these are temporary. This is all temporary. We're all gonna, yeah,
Yeah,
our energy's gonna go elsewhere and it'll be probably so much better.
but this is something you might, resonate with is I'll say to people, I miss the physicality, but I don't miss the person. The person is still around. I still feel their energy, can still
Mhm.
talk to them, but the physicality is what's
Yeah,
gone. And
I miss
so,
being able to like hold their hand, give them a hug, show that personal human touch, and
yeah,
you don't get so I can see that.
yeah,
Oh man. Yeah, it's weird.
it
Uh,
is. And I know we're at an hour and 27 minutes, so I don't know if you're needing to go, because you have a show or anything to do.
yeah, I have kids currently escaping outside.
Well, my
It's
little,
fine. They're good, right?
yeah, my fur boys are down at my feet saying, "Yo,
Feed me.
it's dinner time."
Yes. Yeah, they want food. My cat feeds herself.
Yeah, I have one dog. If I put down a bag of food and said, "You eat a cup of this a day, you can, eat accordingly. You know how much is always in your bowl." I would come
Mm,
back to an empty bag, no matter how big
I was
that
just
bag
gonna say
was.
no. I literally would fill my dog's dog bowl and just be like, "Here's your food for the day. Have at it."
Yeah, but no, but
Oh,
thank you for coming on. I had a great time talking with you, and
this was so much fun. I'm definitely gonna get you on Nightmare Road, that's for sure.
well, thank you. I'd be honored to be on.
Well, 'cause this is
I
exactly how we are.
I may or may not bring the fa effect.
Do it. Oh my god, please do. I'll borrow a cowboy hat to, you know, even look the part, and then I'll do the fa fa fa.
Uh,
Thank you, Terry. It was awesome meeting you and knowing that we're from the same state.
yeah,
Kinda
or
wild,
was
small.
from the same state.
Yeah, it's wild. Thank you, Jason.
So, one last message for you before we go. And no, it's not a question, it's an actual message. And it's not
Oh.
the fa effect. But no, in all honesty, from my heart and the heart of my shows to you, thank you for what you're doing for humanity. It's seen,
Aw.
felt, and heard, and so thank you.
It's no problem. Thank you for having me. This was amazing. We definitely need to talk more.
Yes, and to everybody that's watching, make sure you follow her on her channels and follow my channels because you never know when we'll be appearing on each other's channels. So, with that, I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. Have a
Yes, thank
wonderful weekend. Get your Friday on and let the
I know
party
I'm going.
start.
It is Friday. Let's go party.
Yeah. Oh, Terry's asking, where does Ash live?
I am in Idaho, southeastern Idaho.
The
Well,
rural
obviously,
corner.
Yeah, so, like 3 hours north of Salt Lake.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
definite Mormon country.
You weren't kidding. Jeez.
I am literally 2 hours away from the Mormon Wives, if you guys have heard of that show. They're, like, 2 hours south of me, so
That would be hilarious if you ever ended up on that show.
Oh, I hope to meet them one day. I would blow their minds with some of the shit I could say.
And I love how she says that while rubbing her hands together. Like,
Mwah. Ha ha.
Terry says, I grew up in central West Idaho.
Okay. So probably closer to the between Boise and Twin Falls, I'm guessing.
She
Oh,
says
cute.
near Boise. Very
Oh.
Mormon.
I have family in Boise. I know the area you're talking about now. You poor thing. I'm sorry. I don't like Boise.
She's in Arkansas now, so
Gosh, you're smart. Oh man,
oh,
great. Oh, you guys were awesome. Thank you so much. Your guests were awesome.
yeah.
Everybody in the chat loved it.
Yes, we'll definitely have to have you back on and continue this fun
Do.
little escapade that we were on.
We'll bring back the
You got to do it with the hand, like Peanut. Papa, just has that effect to it.
I'm gonna dress up Peanut next time in the little green sweater, whatever he wears. Is it green or is it tan? I can't remember. Does he wear anything?
Peanut is purple.
Oh, I'll wear purple next time. Why was I thinking green?
Green is jalapeno on a stick.
Clearly, I need to go have a drink. It's fine.
Oh, oh, that's funny.
It's all good.
I wonder if
Okay.
we'd write to Jeff Dunham and say, here's a one-liner for your show. I'm a card-carrying member of Fafa for Peanut. If he would get that joke, or if he would be like,
It's
no.
not political enough for me right now.
Sile is asking, how many tattoos does Ash have?
Fuck. 1, 2, 10? 9 or 10?
I love the fact that you actually physically started counting.
They're everywhere. I have a
Terry
lot.
says,
I need
yeah.
more.
Terry says, my sister was in FFA and did milk testing.
That's awesome.
That just sounds like a whole story in itself. Milk testing.
My mom has more tattoos than me, though, if you can believe that.
Oh, I probably
She
could.
counted and I think she has like 22. My mom. Yeah,
Like
I've been to
Napoleon.
Napoleon Dynamite's high school.
Oh, he was a real person?
That school where they filmed that movie, that's like an hour and a half that way.
Oh, wow.
And no, we don't live like Napoleon Dynamite. God damn it.
It's been
We
so
don't
long,
dress
I'd have to
Napoleon. We don't
rewatch that. I'd have to
No.
rewatch that to get any lines from that movie. It's been so long.
When I moved to Oregon the first little bit that I was there and I was going to college, everybody I met and I said I was from Idaho. Like Napoleon Dynamite, you don't look like you're from Napoleon Dynamite, Idaho. It's because we're not. No, I promise we're normal in a way.
Oh, Terry has said, no, I meant the milk testing like Napoleon Dynamite. That's even funnier, Terry.
It's fine. Napoleon's great.
So it's a fa Napoleon Dynamite style.
Yes.
I'll have to rewatch that to get his mannerisms to see if we could turn
Do
that
it.
into a type of
And you
joke.
have to get a Pedro.
Oh yeah. I always wondered what was Pedro's role because he kind of was like he was there just to be there, but then he seemed to have some moments, but then it was like, nope, we're back to Napoleon.
This might sound racist, but he was just the key Mexican that every Idahoan needs to have in their group because that's how it is. We all have that one Mexican friend who still has the accent and calls you Flaca and Flaco and all that stuff.
Oh, I think I just. Oh yeah, he goes. Pedro gave Napoleon courage, and
Yes.
I think I just had a flash of how to do the peanut joke with Napoleon Dynamite. Is, Papa, gosh, ah. Wasn't that him that he would go like, oh gosh?
And then the the Tina you fat lard one, his llama, was it a llama? I can't remember. I think it was a llama. Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't seen that movie in a minute.
I know. Everybody in the chat room saying, yeah, I gotta go rewatch it.
We're all gonna be we're all gonna be sitting around this evening rewatching Napoleon Dynamite. I think it's on Netflix. I'm
Terry
pretty
says,
sure.
yeah, it's llama.
I have friends that have llamas too, which is the best part. Oh, stupid
Uh,
Idaho.
I totally can see us just getting together and just doing a show literally on television shows and movies and the stereotypes in it. Just
Oh,
going to
hell
town
yeah.
on.
I could go for days. I could probably quote Step Brothers. My
Yeah.
experience in Idaho was not like that movie. You didn't go far enough to the eastern part of Idaho because the town where it was filmed still looks like the film.
Wouldn't it be southern from where she was too?
Hold on. Boise's like here. Then you'd have to go. I'm thinking of Idaho right now. Interstates runs that way. And it comes a little south, not much though. Because Boise's like mid, and then Preston is like over here ish.
It's over here-ish.
Like 3 hour for 3-4 hours over here ish. If you keep going straight, you'll get there. I promise.
Yeah, see, I had the benefit of being from the second largest state in America to where I'm like 3 to 4 hours I would be probably in the same county, most likely.
Probably. I
Depending
believe
on
it.
which spot in Texas I was in.
Yeah, I believe it. No offense, I have no desire to go to Texas in any way, shape, or form.
Hey,
Sounds
we have
awful.
a cool state.
It sounds too hot.
Well, south of Austin, yeah.
Yeah, that's too hot. No.
Probably southeast of me, the scenery where I lived was similar. Yeah.
Okay, so here's Idaho for you. So you got the panhandle, okay? That's where you have all your mountains and stuff. And then there's a little bit like below the panhandle. And then there's a line where it's desert from like that line down. The mountains over
That's
here,
the
they're
part that connects to Nevada, right?
yeah, no, wait, yeah, no, Utah, Utah, is this Nevada?
Oh, is
Does it go
Utah in between?
Utah, Nevada?
I gotta look at a map.
I don't know my states. I bet you passed that class too.
You got me questioning myself now. I'm like,
I
wait a
know where
minute.
and that's all I need to
Yes.
know.
Aha.
It
Idaho
does?
does connect to Nevada and Utah on its southern edge.
Really? Where's
Yes.
Arizona?
Arizona is south of Utah.
Oh, okay.
I love how the Oracle goes, oh.
I
So,
don't know
anybody,
my
if you got a reading from the Oracle that says you're only a state away, you might want to
state.
reconsider and realize that's two
Like, what?
states.
You need to give me a map and then show me where you're at.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
funny.
no. It's fine. I can be a bit of a shit show. It's okay.
Oh no, we're all having fun. Terry's over here saying she lived in the high desert. And I always, no offense, Terry, but I always find it funny when people say stuff like that, like the high desert. I'm like, when you're in the desert, is there really a low desert, a medium desert, and a high desert? Or is it just desert is desert?
That's a good question. I don't know.
But I get what you're saying, Terry, is you're probably on the most northern part of the
The
desert.
dead.
The dead.
I'm
Because
I'm
nothing
in
lives in the desert. So all you scorpions, cacti, and everything else out there, just know you're a phantom.
yeah, probably. It's fine. We have more sagebrush
Oh,
than this though.
she says different plants and still have trees in the high desert.
Um I have sagebrush and there's potatoes back there.
Nothing stereotypical about that comment.
Well, that's what I got. I have
Well,
no
thank you,
tree.
Jason.
I have a garden, a flower garden, but I have no trees in my yard. That's how desert I am.
People have asked me sometimes, they're like, have you ever thought about doing an after show? And I feel like if I ever was, I would be like, this would be what it's like.
Yeah,
Just,
shit
it's
show.
like, we'll
We
just, you just open the floodgates to whatever we want to talk about because
go to the beat of our own drum. It's fine.
we were doing good until I guess we got to Fafa, and then it kind of went downhill after that to
It's
where all
fine.
can we go?
You know what? Everybody got a kick out of it, and everybody's going to be using the fa for the rest of their lives.
I know.
That's legendary. That's gonna stick.
I got nothing to be sorry about, Terry. We're all having fun. That's the important thing.
Oh, I like Terry. Been cracking me up this whole time. So great. Oh man. Yeah.
That's it. That's what it is. That's the Napoleon Dynamite. It's the and you turn your body into it.
I think he like throws his head down too. He's like,
Yeah.
gosh, gosh.
Terry says, "Thanks. I like both of you." Aw, thank you.
Aw, how amazing. I love it. And we're all gonna
Yeah,
be
could you
watching
imagine us on an improv stage? They'd be
Ah,
like, "Your hour's up." I'd be like, "Yeah, no."
it's fine. It's all good.
Nobody else was to follow us, so we'll
Yeah,
just take the night, the morning, and
it's fine.
we'll eventually leave when you like turn all the electricity off.
Yeah. It does sound like my kids just got back though, so I probably should go before they start yelling at me. They do that. They're mean.
Yeah,
Not really. They can be though.
kids these days have no
Yeah.
idea what they're getting
No.
into.
No. Oh man. Thank you so much again, Michael, and new
Yeah,
show for you. Prop show. Let me know.
yeah. Wow,
Oh
I could do
man.
so much with that show, but the problem with that one though would be is I would need a strong core audience in the chat room for that because that's where
Oh,
the
these guys
ideas come from.
are
It's like if nobody tuned in, it would be like, so we're doing an improv show and nobody's watching, so yeah, this will be interesting.
Yeah, they're starting to knock on my garage door now.
All right. Yep, mine are starting to paw at me and be like,
They're gonna
okay,
bite.
we're done.
You can
You're
hear
done. Yep.
I love it. Thank you again so much, Michael. I'm gonna
Yeah,
message you
thank
because
you.
I need to get you on Nightmare Road. You would be so awesome.
I'd happily come on. Just let me know when.
Sounds like a plan. And to all of your viewers, you guys were great. Thank you so much.
And just FYI, we really are signing off now. So I am going to
Yeah.
kick off the outro. So good night, everyone, and we'll see you on the next one.